and welcome back to Saturcade, where all the cool kids hang out. And this almost wasn't a Saturcade day, because internet been acting goofy. And who knows, right? I don't know how to diagnose these things. Might have been Streamlabs, might have been Twitch, might have been them just having a little argument together. But it looks like it's going now. So you know what? People asking last time, hey, did Atari make pinball machines? Because we were playing all those Atari games. Now the answer is yes. They very famously, back at that time, made pinball machines, but it came to an unhappy ending. And I will elucidate once I show you a few examples here. Now this is probably the most famous one, Superman. Designed by Steve Ritchie, who went on to do a lot of very famous, more successful pinball machines, Flash, Black Knight, Star Trek The Next Generation. You can see here, it's a gorgeous machine. You notice something about it? It's really wide. They made only wide-body pinball machines. We're going to play a couple later today. But I wanted to show you this because it looks so attractive. You think, oh, a wide-body pinball. It's got to have so much more space for things to happen. Let me show you. Here's another angle of that same playfield, I think. No. It went, there it is. All right, I got to close the window every time I want to show you a new pic. That's all right. We're all friends here, right? Let me get that down a little bit there. Okay, so you see the wide bodiness of this. And it would seem like with a wide body, you would have more things to shoot for. Turns out, oh, Spy Kittens. How you doing, Spy Kittens? And we tuned in. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. I was, you know how it is when you're trying to go live and you're just biting your nails going, oh, come on, internet, connect. Connect for the kid here. Anyhow, so you see a wide body pinball machine. You think, oh, it's got a lot more real estate for hitting those shots. Turns out, having a lot of side-to-side real estate on a pinball machine can be a little bit of a buzzkill. I'm going to find out that in a second. Love me some pinball. Damn, I love pinball fans tuning in. This is fantastic because you're getting your pinball and more, brother. Watch this. All right. So my favorite pinball machine from the Atari era was this Middle Earth. I loved it because I loved the Godzilla movies and all the giant monster movies. And this was one where you get giant monsters. Look at this art. Oh, man, they were so good on the art. I'm going to show you the best picture in a second here. But take a look at the playfield. Oh, I got to close it. Take a look at the playfield. Oh, I love that playfield. And look, you get like a different playfield up top. About halfway up the playfield, you get two more flippers. Turns out there's really not a lot to hit, and it's very, very slow. However, I would love to get my hands on one of those. Chances are pretty rare. I'm going to tell you why in a second. I'm going to show you a couple. Now, this is how gorgeous their back glass art got. Look at that. And the playfield for this one is really cool too. But you want that hanging on your wall. And every day you'd walk by it, you'd get amazed. Someone did all that. Now, Superman was probably the most popular pinball machine. But they did something really weird. Really weird. They did this. They decided they were going to make the world's biggest pinball machine. And they did. They called it Hercules. Now, it's a bit of a risk here to any arcade owner or anyone who wanted to otherwise put this machine in their establishment, because it took up almost the footprint of two pinball machines. Now, of course, you could charge more for it, right? But everything was non-standard parts in this thing. And I want to show you how this thing is really it's that big. It's just massive. It's almost like an air hockey table. Now, you're thinking, okay, well, that's got to be really cool, right? Pinball about the size of a billiard ball. That's got to be really fun to play. Well, let's take a little look at this gameplay here. Now, it's really loud because they're filming it with the glass off. But you can see it's very slow. It's very obedient to gravity. Oh, you got a spinner shot there. and the spinner did not do much because the ball was traveling so slow. Now, at what point does the novelty wear off on a pinball machine this big? I would say somewhere around here. Somewhere around here, the novelty of flipping around something that should be on a pool table is it's gone. Because also there's really not that much to be going on there in terms of targets. Because you look, everything on that pinball machine has to be super durable. Spinning can't do too much. Those targets are all static targets. You don't have any drop targets. And you got that lane that just kind of curves it around. And that's about it. Now, it's still, I'm ripping on it a little bit, but I do want to say it is still very, very cool. I've played this once. They used to have it at Knott's Berry Farm when I was a little kid. And it's just a very cool thing to stumble upon. Now, Atari, they shut down before they released this. They actually did a Roadrunner pinball machine. Never got mass manufactured. There's a couple prototypes around. But look at the playfield on this. Man, they should have made this. Look at that, is so cool. It looks like the highways out in the desert. And it looks like it'd be the fastest playing machine, probably. I'm taking a guess, right? Because it's just got a lot of things that you can kind of loop around and ramp around. And that would have been neat. So if you had one of these, it'd be worth a lot of money because there's just a few of them out there. Now, I want to tell you the reason why. Now, put back up the Middle Earth playfield. I want to tell you the reason why that Atari tanked in the pinball world. Not because their games were big, wide body, so they take up more arcade footprint space, and not because they played slow. They made fairly okay coin going in. But they were a new pinball company, and because they were a new pinball company, and they were in Chicago, which is essentially gangsta land. Not, just saying, back in the day, like 1970, whatever. And before that, too. But they, the pinball companies that were there, Bally, Williams, Gottlieb, they had it in for Atari. And so what happened is the people who supplied the wood for these playfields, because these playfields got to have really good wood. It's got to be super flat, cannot warp, and other things, right? Just the playfield surface got to be good. Well, they kind of screwed with the supply line and they sabotaged them, and they just somehow made it so that Atari was getting from these same playfield suppliers bad playfields. And it makes owning an Atari machine, you got to replace the playfield. It's really expensive. You got to, but the ones that were back then, the screws that go into the wood for these various components, those screws would just unthread. The playfields would warp. So Atari got stuck with a lot of bad wood, and it just made it cost prohibitive to keep doing pinball. Otherwise, I love these games. I love the way they look. The way they play, you just got to be relaxed, right? Maybe a little stoned. I don't know. But that's the reason why, is that Atari just kept having maintenance problems out in the field because they were getting screwed on the wood quality. Anywho, well. That's a little bit of the pinball history. Now we're going to play some pinball. And let me fire this up and see if it's going to, yes. We're going to start going through a few of the pinball oddities that I happen to have simulated tables of. And let me know if the sound is too loud as we go through with this. Pinball Arcade. And they lost the license to a lot of these tables, but I still got them, right? Looks like a cue ball. That's very true. 20 seconds, give or take. That's right, for how long that's going to be interesting. Whoa, Mama, that's a big meatball. Oh, these comments are so good. Rockin' Dinosaur Pinball. Oh, that is so on the list. Trust me. Rockin' Dinosaur Pinball. The only pinball game that's going to rock you backwards so you can't even reach the flippers. Middle Earth as in Lord of the Rings, pretty much. And love me some pinball. Do you have other arcade games as well? What about Keyboard? Are you getting into sex in his mouth? I am not. And no matter how tempted I get, I'm not going to do that. But yeah, I'm going to have other classic arcade games on here. But people are asking about pinball. So I want to show you a few of the pinball weird ones. Because there's a lot of ones here, and a lot of them are fairly standard here. But let's start with Bonsai Run. If you're not familiar with Bonsai Run, take a look at that table. You see the backboard there? it has a vertical pinball table. Now, how does that work exactly with gravity? Very poorly, as you're about to find out. And oh, this is going to be painful, trying to play pinball with people watching. Because I got to get that one shot. See the flashing red arrow up there in the upper left, that spinner shot? That's going to get me to that upper playfield. So I got to hit it. I got to limber up the hands. It's, you know, it's not exactly warm in this apartment, even with the donut shop downstairs, the kitchen. All right, here we go, baby.
Welcome, race fans, to Buckeye Run.
Fingers crossed. This has got very cool music, by the way. I don't know if you can hear the music. You probably can a little bit, because I can hear it. Okay. All right. Oh, it's not flashing yet. All right, so but let me practice hitting it anyway. Oh, sucks. I suck. Okay. Let me see if I get that ramp. No, I cannot. So far, so good, right? It's so bad. How many games am I going to have to play to show you guys the vertical playfield? Oh. Oh, it's going up because I got the skill shot. Okay. Now you're going to see how crazy this is. Watch this. Now I got to... Dub it. Okay, good. Good. I got it up to that one. Now, get it up. I got 2 pairs. Get it up. I got a cliff jump. All right, when you get to the cliff jump, it drains. But you can see there's more up that way. Oh, damn it. You see there's more up that way. But it's very nerve and anxiety inducing to try to play that upper playfield. All right, now the oh, dang it. Let me try the skill shot again. Okay, so you see now up there to spin it, that arrow's flashing. Because that arrow's flashing, I'm going to try to get it one last time, and I did not. Anyhow, we get to see the upper playfield anyway. Exit game. Because we got more games. We got more games to show. I just want to show you that upper playfield. It's got just crazy stuff. And how many times do you got to play this to try to get that upper playfield, all those options done? Every time I get to that upper playfield, I get nervous and exhausted right away, which is the antithesis of pinball. Although there's a lot of fast games, and we're going to show some of these fast games, but I want to show you this one. This one is ridiculous. These are very cool ones, but I might go back to them. But I want to make sure that I show you all the ones that are weird. Let me look at the comments real fast. Bonsai, I loved it ever since I was a young boy. I played the silver ball. Already he's quoting the Pinball Wizard song. Fantastic. Whoa, this is cool. The bottom half is pinball, and the top half is like one of those Japanese coin games. Yeah, it is kind of cool. Like the bottom playfield is not bad. It's a little bare because there's something in pinball called BOM, which is bill of materials, something. What it means is BOM. It means how much money you could put into the table and still make a profit, and there's a limit. So because they got that whole backlash there, and they're charging probably the same amount of money as a regular pinball game, the bottom playfield's a little bare. So anyhow, Bride of Pinbot, this one is very, very weird because it's got, as you will find out, it's got a rotating female box. You see, you put those clips sometime on Reddit of interesting Twitch moments. I just want to have one where I go, it has a rotating female box. Okay. Now, this is another situation where I got to hit a certain shot in order to activate it. However, it's not as difficult because it's that big ramp that's right there with the flashing space shuttle, I believe. Oh, God, I suck so bad. Oh, did it get there? No. There's also that. Oh, come on. Come on, let the kid hear. Oh, I wonder if I could backhand it. Now, backhanding a shot is when you make it with that. No, it hasn't got enough. So, next time I'm over on that flipper, I will have to post pass. There we go. Now, watch this. Watch this.
I can speak.
Oh, no.
Now, watch what's going to happen. Now, you got to fill her eyeballs. Now, it turns out there are 4 stages, right? This one's kind of a tough one. But watch, I'm going to post pass. Oh, dang it. I'm going to post pass. Ah! Almost didn't post pass. All machines, they have a different post pass timing. Oh, that one I'm just going to dead flip to post pass. All right, and let's see if I could get an eyeball. I got eyeball. Oh no, you gotta shoot it up twice. I think for the eyeball. Get in that eyeball. There we go. One eyeball for her. Don't worry, there's no way we're gonna get all the face parts. That'd be way too good. But it's nice here, we get another dive there. And it's not flashing, so I think what it's gonna do is, oh, dang it. Dead flip, and up, nope. Dead flip. There we go. But it's gotta go around. Oh, is it going into the eyeball? Oh my God, it did. Look at that. Now I see you. And now I get a multi-ball. I think if I now look at her, she's getting more human. Oh, dang it. I'm getting a multi-ball and I'm not ready. I think I gotta try to activate a face while multi-ball's happening. And if I lose a ball, I'm screwed. But it's tough. Okay, let me hold that one there. Let me just see if I can calm this down. Okay, I could calm it down a little bit. Now let's see if I could get... Oh, that was nice. Human influx, good. All right, now let's see if I can get post pass. Oh, almost didn't post pass. No, 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 no. Leave me alone. Give me... Of course, you would do that to me. Now look, she goes back. Anyway. So that's that. I wanted to just show, we got a couple of face turns, and it keeps going back, and it keeps getting super frustrating, as you can tell. But it's at the same time, I got to show you the face. Very knowledgeable about pinball. Yeah, it's all the research, a movie I did, Only Interstellar Pinball Lives Forever. I was going through pinball encyclopedias, and a lot of it stuck. It's funny, though, because I played a lot of pinball as a kid, right? And because I was then looking at all these pinball encyclopedias, I was seeing all these games that I knew when I was a little kid. And what does that do? It takes the synapses that are the very distant ones in your brain, distant memories, connects them with new exposure to that same information, and then it really entrenches, super entrenches in your brain. Call attendant, damn straight. Hey, Stella, how you doing? Mid-workout, nice. We're showing all the weirdest pinball machines on the pinball machine collection we got here. Our place just got this last month. It's at Best Spot ones. Oh yeah, nice. So you're near a pinball place. Fantastic. I can speak. Oh no. Hey, I made it to Staticade. Yeah, nice. High-speed pinball machine was one of my faves. Yeah, and the Getaway, the sequel to it, is really cool too. If you've ever gotten to play the sequel, I want to exit the table. I do. Now, there's some other bizarre design decisions among these. I just want to show you how back in the day they had these pinball machines that I don't know how people got a lot of enjoyment out of these. This one's Central Park. You can't see it yet, even when it's doing the scrolling. But this is a very old EM machine, which stands for electromechanical. But look how far apart those flippers are. This is crazy. Now, people were happy just to have flippers at all back around then. But there's a lot of going down the middle on these. And look, you get two out lanes on the sides here. The thing is, it's got a back box animation. You see over there on the right, the monkey? That would actually be in the back glass. The little mechanical monkey doing that. So a lot of these old pinball machines, it's a lot of waiting, especially one it's got 4 bumpers in that configuration. That ball will stay up there a long time. And look, not even a chance. So that's the oldest machine on this collection, and you can kind of see that people were pretty desperate. Now, if I ever get the Microsoft pinball collection on here, I can actually show you a pinball machine that was before flippers. The first pinball machine that flippers was Humpty Dumpty. And people were going nuts over that. So this one is crazy, crazy. This is one of the last pinball machines made before Stern took over in the 21st century. But back when Williams and Bally were a combined company and doing pinball machines, this was one of the last ones they did. They were trying for all sorts of novelties because Addams Family was the most popular pinball machine ever made. Over 20,000 units sold. And that was in '92. And ever since then, what happened was Addams Family was so good. Star Trek The Next Generation was so good. These machines were so good that these pinball companies would have to keep releasing games every year. But the arcade owners said, no, Addams Family's still earning a ton of money. So we don't need a new pinball machine. So they were coming up with all these novelties between 1992 and 1999, and the biggest novelty was at the end, right, with Pinball 2000, with the reflected glass thing. I'll show you that sometime. But they were coming up with all these weird novelty things. And this one in the playfield, you have a heavy bag that turns around to a boxing opponent. Now, the launch, I always wanted what you try to do. Try to get a smart punch. Boom. Because that really helps. Now, if you got to start a fight... Oh, this is crazy. You do jump rope up here. And you got to time it with the flipper. Is that not... Oh, I screwed up. But you want to start a fight. Start a boxing match. Oh, I'm getting slow down. Don't. Be nice. Be nice, Pinball. Be nice. I got people watching. So you be nice. Did I lock the ball? Yep, ball unlocked. And now let's see if it's going to make me... Oh, I get in a smart punch. Boom. See, the smart punches when you fight the boxing opponent is very important. Meh. All right, let's see if I could backhand it into there. Nope. Oh, I post-passed.
Get back in there, kid.
Okay, now I'm going to try to... Don't. Be nice. It's going to start a fight? No, we get more of this. All right, and you see up in the other corner, there's a speed bag. Oh, that was so bad. All right, I just need to start a fight. Rugga frugga. I think it's going to let me start a fight pretty quick, though, because these games were programmed so that they tried to be nice to you if you don't do good on the first couple of balls. That's the second ball locked. I want to show you the boxing match, though. I want to get to it. Come on, boxing match. I got so many smart punches. Oh, see, if you blow the smart punch, you get 10 points. Okay, let me try to start a fight. Nope, that's not starting a fight. All right, now I'm going to try. Here we go. Oh, didn't do it. Didn't get up all the way. There we go. Oh, here we go. The speed bag. All right, now I just got to show you a boxing match, and we can... And I flippity. Yeah, 12, baby. Did I do it? No, almost. Double jackpot. Oh, here we go. I got you to fight. Now I'm going to fight Dan Under, Australian.
Don't worry, mate. This'll all be over in a minute.
And so all the boxers have the same face, obviously. But this is tough. Dang it! I got knocked out right away because I drained. But I was trying to hit with smart punches. But you see what that was, right? He turns around, boxer. You try to use the ramps to hit him in the jaw. Anyhow, I just want to show you the boxer one because the boxing thing's kind of a grind. And later on in the game, you get these higher ranked opponents and you're just having to smack them with the pinball over and over. And it's very dangerous because when pinball's coming off the boxer, it goes to those out lanes. Now, I'm someone who hates out lanes. I just want to show real quick here. I'm going to pause it. Dang it. Okay, well, you see where the cursor is, right? Out lane here, out lane here. There are very few pinball machines that have no out lanes. I love those machines. I'm going to show you one today, going nuts. But another one was Gold Wings. And I think out lanes are unfair. I think they're a bad design decision. I'm just going to, this one here and this one here, because there's just no control, right? Anyway, we get to up post a little bit. Oh, wait, it's going to give me a multi-ball. So, and I'll show you multi-ball. Multi-balls are fun. The game Going Nuts, what I'm going to show you that has no out lanes, gives you multi-ball right off the bat as part of the game strategy, but then it has one really crazy design decision, which, okay, so those were multi-ball. Exit game? Yes. And let me just check the comments real quick. Very cool. Oh, love the ragtime music. The ragtime music is neat. Oh, snap, they got Black Knight. Yeah. Black Knight and Black Knight 2000. Oh, if you've not seen Black Knight, I'm going to show you it real quick. Because Black Knight, older games feel much more like gambling machines, more random luck stuff. In fact, yeah, they were illegal for a long time because they were thought to be gambling machines. Because you go further back, even before you have flippers, then it really was like, it felt like it was something akin to roulette. But I just want to show you Black Knight real quick, because someone mentioned in the comments, it's a Steve Ritchie design, and it is, for its day and age, this might be the coolest pinball machine of all time relative to its year 1980. You can see how many were produced, over 13,000. But I want to show you this because this was a new design decision. No other pinball had done it before this. Double levels. It had a level up, like it had like 2 stories of a building. Now watch this. Now you gotta hold your right flipper down when you launch the ball, so it'll bounce like that, and then you try to lock it around the corner. Oh, it didn't quite go. Oh, and it went down. So having these 2 different layers, oh man, it sucks so bad. I just want to show you that real quick, the 2 levels on that. It's a very cool game. And the sequel is also very cool and does the same sort of thing. And they just recently, they just released the 3rd Black Knight in the series, Black Knight Sword of Rage from Stern Pinball. And it's also a very fun game. I'll be honest, I know next to nothing about pinball machines, but it's fascinating to listen to someone talk about their passion. Thank you. I do love pinball machines. And going down here, this is the craziest one. This is funny. They did a remake of El Dorado in the 80s because it was going to be very cheap to recycle a design that you already had, right? There's an electromechanical version of this. And so it was coming out a little bit after Raiders of the Lost Ark. So they're thinking, okay, we can make it look like that kind of thing, right? Like people going out for jewels, romance in the stone sort of thing. They gave it this background audio that is just the nuttiest thing. And I always think, how did people work on building this pinball machine and testing it when this is what they heard all the time? I hope you, I'm sure it's going to be loud enough for you to hear, but listen to this. And it never stops. And bird screech happen with it. This is supposed to be a leopard. Oh, I tilted. I was trying to make sure. But just imagine being someone who's like working in the engineering department, because these take a long time to make, these pinball machines, and a long time to test. They must have had a way to shut this off. Now, I do like the layout of this machine because I love drop targets, and I love the 2 flippers up there, although they're not easy to kind of get the ball going a long time up there. Ah! I'm already going nuts. And I've got the volume way turned down. Earplugs will probably standard issue and work on this one, yeah. Yeah, it's no consistent beats per minute. You're exactly right. That one, I still love it. You know what? Someone recently took this machine and they made a homebrew, which is you just retheme the pinball machine, right? And you just, a homebrew is actually, there's 2 kinds. There's one where you just build a whole pinball machine from scratch, and some people have done that. There's a Nightmare Before Christmas pinball machine out there that is very excellent, but there's only one because one guy built it for himself. And someone took this and they rethemed it as Indiana Jones. I'm sure they redid the audio. They got in there and they redid the audio chip. They reprogrammed it. Now, moving on, it's time to show you one of my favorite ones. And it's my favorite, or one of my favorites, because it has no outlanes, but it has a very bizarre design decision, which I'm going to elucidate, and it's going nuts. It's, okay, so this game, now they only made 10. This never went into production, right? You can play one of them in Las Vegas at the Pinball Hall of Fame, but this never went into production because it just tested very badly with people. See, there, you could see it right there. Only 10 units were made as engineering samples. However, thanks to Farsight and Pinball Arcade, it is now immortalized in this collection. What it does is this. First of all, you know me and squirrels, right? Anything where I could go against squirrels. Although I guess in this game I'm supposed to be a squirrel, collecting nuts. So you see drop targets everywhere, right? And it's a wide body. So it goes a bit slow, but it's pretty fast for a wide body. You see up there in the upper left, I got my cursor right there. That ball will restart multi-ball. However, you see how hard it is to hit. This flipper does not have much of a really good feed that you can correctly aim, and it's hard to get it from the bottom flipper. Although you can shoot the ball between those two bumpers and hit that ball. But watch this. Boom. It auto plunges. Now look up there in the upper right hand corner. That is my timer. I add to the timer whenever I complete a set of 3 drop targets of any color, right? I collect a set of 3. Oh, now watch, when I'm down to 1 ball, timer starts going down and I cannot replenish the timer unless I restart multi-ball by trying to hit that one that's way up there. There's no, right now hitting drop targets is just points. It will not add the time. You can only add the time when, okay, this is gonna be my last lucky shot at it. Oh, no. You can only add, now watch what happens. Time's up and your flippers go dead. And it's counting down, and then it's just gonna auto plunge, as they say, the 3 balls. See, if you lose your multi-ball right away, you got very little on the timer. However, if you keep the multi-ball, okay, I'm so screwed. Albert is so screwed. Unless I can get, oh, I did it. I was able to do the magical shot and hit that ball, backhanding it with that flipper. So now I'm back to multi-ball, and I can start building up time again. And you just go nuts. See, it really, on the pinball machine, going nuts, what you do is you go nuts. Because you just got to keep flipping. You got flippers up there that you got to keep, you can't keep watching them all. And you just, all you're looking to do is hit any targets, any of the drop targets in order to add time to it. Look, I got 30. I've had the time up to 99 before. Oh, 35, nice. And, oh, I got that red. And let's see, just start, and it doesn't really matter which of the drop targets you hit. And you can tell I'm talking fast because this game does it for me. And look at the sides. Look at the sides. There's no out lanes. There's only safety lanes, in lanes. And so you can only lose the balls down the middle. And I think that's entirely fair. If I owned a pinball machine, I would put rubber bands on the out lanes and block them. Because I don't think it's fair for them to do that. And okay, so now look how much time I got. So I got that much time to try to restart multi-ball. And there's a few different shots to do it. You can go, oh wait. I'm trying to get it way up there, and it goes around there, and then you try to flip that flipper to hit it. That's tough because the ball is really cooking when it goes around that. Do it again? No. Sometimes you just get lucky and you get it up there and it's just bouncing around like up there, like, oh, almost. You see, it hit it, but it didn't hit it hard enough to trigger. But if you can just get it, okay. Anyhow, so that's going nuts. And I love that one, and I've played the real one in Vegas. The digital one here, it does go a bit faster, I have to say. Now, I want to show you the game because it'll allow you to envision what it could have been. The one that's right next to it, Gladiators. You might not know this, but this was going to be the Zelda pinball machine. It really was. The whole thing was arranged with Nintendo. Nintendo pulled out at the last minute, and they just rethemed it Gladiators. But when you look at it, you could kind of see how it would have been a cool Zelda pinball machine. I'm sure there's a lot of the art they probably kept for it, like maybe the mountains in the background. But it's got these really cool ramps, like that ramp. The ramps are very connected. And it's got, look at that, and then around, look at that. And it's, you see, and the in-lane, out-lane ratio, look at the in-lanes. The in-lanes are very wide, and the out-lanes are very narrow. So it was going to be kind of a little friendlier to people who had not played a pinball machine before. So I really dig it. I like this machine a lot, even with its generic theme that replaced the Zelda theme at the last minute. And and back and back. Oh, I love them combos. And boom. Oh, now I've got the crane going. So the crane is very difficult because what you got to do is you got to get it up. Oh no, not. You got to get it up. Oh, damn it. Oh, I was gonna dead flip it. You got to get it. Okay, You got to watch my cursor. You got to get it up this ramp and down that. And then when it's going back and forth, it just has to luck out and get in that hole. And that's like the final beast, kill the beast mode. And with this thing going back and forth, it's about, I don't know, 1 in 3 chance that you're going to get it to go through there at a time when it's over that hole and drops into the hole. Anyhow, so that would have been Zelda. You know, what's funny is that they actually did end up, Gottlieb, the same company, did end up making a Nintendo-based pinball machine. Mario Super Mushroom, actually they did 2. They did a Mario World full-size pinball, and they did a smaller one, which was like a ticket redemption machine for kids. And both of those are very valuable now. What do you think of Space Cadet? It's good for free, right? When it came free with things, it looked very, everything about that pinball machine would have worked in the physical world. And Bill Gates was actually a very big pinball fan. And that's one of the reasons Space Cadet got into Windows. And also Microsoft Pinball Arcade, which I don't think you can get anymore. I might have a disc around of it somewhere. I find it on a torrent site or something. But it does have some really good table recreations. The physics are screwed on that. Like the pinball, it's weird, floaty, delayed stuff. But photorealistically, the pinball machines, they're spot on, pixel for pixel. Well, pixel for molecule. What's the pixel in the real world? Computer pixel for real world pixel. Oh, gee, button mashing. Yeah, that was great. Black balls, gay toys. The thing they need is insane music, because it sounds like triggered by stuff and makes sure the triggers work. Yeah. Space. Oh, yeah. Okay. Got it. Big Triangle would have been Triforce. I think you're totally correct. Look at that. That is so the Triforce right there. And those things where it says Reign of Terror, Catapult, Cataclysm, those would have been similar quests you would have done as Zelda. Anyhow, boom. Now moving down, this is where I'm going to start calling some audibles. This one was a maintenance nightmare. Haunted house, now very cool, and a wide body, as you can see. And wide bodies, even though they take up more footprint, you could charge sometimes 50 cents instead of 25. But this thing was a maintenance nightmare, even though the 7,000 were produced, which was pretty good. It's because it's got these 3 levels. It's got 3 separate playfields you would need to keep in good shape. And the thing is, as you're about to find out, if one of these playfields went dead, it would ruin the game. So if there was anything wrong with the playfield that was down below, and I really want to get to one of these other playfields. Usually you get to the other playfields pretty quick in this game, but of course with people watching. Oh, there we go. Now, if something were broken down here, and one of the things that breaks quite a bit in the downstairs area of this game, I'm about to show you, is, and it's really unfortunate, is this. See the kick, what they call the VUC, the vertical up kick ramp? That would break on these machines quite a bit. And so the ball would just be in this netherworld and could never get back up to the main playfield. But oh yeah, this just crazy, like to get to that lower playfield, you gotta lift the main playfield, and then it's separately contained. It's just nuts. And then you look and there's that 3rd playfield up there. Now, here we go, I'm up on the playfield, yay! Dang it, that didn't last long. Anyhow, but you can see what's the drawback here of having that lower playfield. In order to see through it, in order to have a window there, you got to have big empty playfield. And so it's sort of exciting. I think the repeating notes kind of get on my nerves a little bit. If I were to design a pinball machine, I'd make it mega skinny body, only as wide as a single pinball. Well, this is it. You have the plunger lane, right? Instead of a plunger, you have a flipper. Goes up here, hits a target, comes back, goes up there, hits a target, comes back, and your drinking hand is free. I like that. So, exit game. Yes. Now, as we get from H to the letter N, because I think next one I'm going to do is N, I'm going to show you what is very possibly the hardest shot in pinball. Now, it's arguable because there are now very difficult shots in 3 recent machines. Deadpool, you have the snicked shot where you got to rebound up a whole ramp by hitting a target. The sim target shot on Dialed In, which you also can only really hit with a rebound, and the gem shot on the Tron pinball machine. Same thing, the entrance to these shots is so narrow, and the only way you can get is you can't go off a rep a post. However, before all that, it was a little too nerdy, sorry. But before all that, No Good Gophers, designed by Pat Lawler, who also did like the biggest one of all time, Addams Family. This one has a hole-in-one shot that is just nuts. It is nuts rare to get it. I'm going to show you where it is. Watch my cursor. See the steel ramp up here? You shoot it up the steel ramp at such an angle that it goes over. Oh, you couldn't see it all the way, but there's this plastic. You know what? Oh, this doesn't have a pro menu. When some of these games have a pro menu, you can scan the playfield. But let me see if the camera will be nice this time. Okay, it's right up there. It's right up there. We see that flag? Right up here, there's a hole behind that plastic ramp. So you got to go up this, and you got to go at this angle, because anything, if it touches that red ramp at all, it goes away. So it's got to go kind of up and around a red ramp. It's nuts. Now you're saying, okay, well, that's no fun. Well, it's kind of fun, because what the game gives you is the game gives you a shot at it right when you plunge the ball. Watch this. And the ramp comes down. Oh. Is the ramp going to come down again? No, ramp doesn't come down again. Oh, and I hit the Gophers. You see the Gophers putting their heads up? And they're smack talking you the whole time. So if you hold up now, sometimes they come out. But so that way up there where that little yellow flag is, way up here, and that hole right in front of it, what a shot. You can't just, if you miss it a little bit, that ramp's going to take it that way. And you got to get towards just touching right there, and it goes in. It's a tough shot. This game is it's got so many bells and whistles. Oh, ramp is up. Nope. Dang it. Oh, did I lock it? I locked it. You see the Gopher taking my little pinball. It's cute. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to get another shot at it. Another shot at the hole-in-one. Come on, we're streaming, baby. Oh, missed. And that's how you usually miss it. Oh, I hit the Gopher head. Boom. Okay, you usually miss it by going too much toward the golf cart. But the golf cart has a couple targets on it. Anyhow, the chances of me making a hole-in-one shot on this stream are not good. I'm going to give it one more shot here. Here we go. Ramp comes down. Oh, dang. It's super tough. I'm going to hit the Gopher. No. See if I get one more shot at this. Come on. Nope. Come on. Put the ramp down. Put the ramp down. Dang it. No, it's not even putting the ramp down for the kid. Here. Come on. Be nice. But you could hear the sound effects are just going nuts and nuts. Anyhow, that is the hardest shot. However, it's fun to shoot for because it lines it up for you a little bit. And I dig it. Oh, wait. It's giving me one more ball. Then get one more shot at the hole-in-one. Okay. Cross your fingers. Here we go. And see, I tried to make it a little later so I wouldn't undershoot it again. But now I way overshot it. And it just shows you, man. It's molecules. Oh, I'm getting cart attack. Oh, I think cart attack maybe drops the ramp. Because it wants... Are you going to drop the ramp for the kid here? Nope. No, you're not. But I want you to drop the ramp. Oh, there's the ramp drop. Oh. Okay, drop the ramp. Drop the ramp. Oh, dang it. Okay, drop the ramp again. Oh, okay, drop the ramp again. Oh, dang it. See how many shots you take at that thing, and it's just, you got to trust me. It is not intuitive. Anyhow. It's just sad. Pinball's just over there in the sad area. Okay, so Oh, wait. Is it dropping the ramp? Are you dropping the ramp right there? Oh, that was the closest I came to it. Dang it. Dang it. Okay, drop the ramp for me. Nope. You want to drop the ramp? Come on, I'm putting it up there. Oh, you're so mean. I'm going to hit that gopher. Oh, he ducked just in time. All right, anyhow, we got more to see. So, just checking the comments. When was this machine made? I tried approaching the Caddyshack production company. You know what? They decided it was cheaper to not license this and just having smack talking gophers. This was made about 10 years after the Caddyshack movie, more like 13, I think. Caddyshack 82? Does that sound about right? No, I think Caddyshack was 80. So that would have been 15 years after. However, they weren't the only company to decide that, hey, making a Caddyshack machine is, it's cheaper to just not call it Caddyshack. And here's the, I've never had it happen. I've never tried to play this many machines back to back. Let me see if it, Control Alt Delete, Task Manager. I don't know if you can hear me. Pinball Arcade, End Task, close the program. I had a blue screen of death on a Twitch stream. My Twitch stream virginity is gone. That was it. Anyhow, I'm bringing it back, of course. Oh. And, bye, pinball machines. But watch, hello, pinball machines. This is great. Come on, Pinball Arcade. But wow, I haven't seen a blue screen of death in so long. Wasn't it weird to look at? That was like that was an equal flashback. Anyhow, I just want to show you the other one that came out right around the same time. You know, Sassy Gophers were there. And this gopher actually has some really deadpan, dry delivery lines, as you will hear.
This just ain't gonna be your day.
I like it. I like it better than the Jersey ones. Anyhow, this one, oh, see, and you try to get it. Come on, come on. Oh, that goes all the way around. But you see that one, this one's got a roulette wheel down in the middle here. Let's see if I can activate the roulette wheel. Because the roulette wheel, as soon as you see the roulette wheel go, I think I got to get it right up the middle. Oh, I got to get it in that little narrow crevice. There we go. Oh no, I thought that was the roulette wheel. Which one's the roulette wheel, dang it? Oh, am I going to get it? No, let me try it. Oh, dang it. You got a little flipper up there. You could also do it with. Now, which one? Where is it? I thought it was that. Oh, they just rejected it. Anyway, you see the little roulette table there. Well, what happens is when the ball goes in these little holes, it will spell one letter of gopher. Okay. Now you got to spell all the letters for the gopher thing to happen. Now, what are the chances you were going to get within one game all the letters to spell gopher? Because you're going to keep repeating letters. How many times are you going to hit O before you finally get the E? It's a rare thing. Oh, I missed it, but I'm going to try to. Oh, yay! Mystery award, instant hole-in-one. I did it, and I want to try to get roulette wheel, so you could see just. Oh, get ready for extra balling. Okay, roulette wheel. Aren't you up there? Extra ball. Nope, I missed it. Oh, nice shot. Look at the kid here. Backhanding a hole-in-one up there. I was really trying to find. Maybe it's that red ramp. If I could backhand that red. Oh, I'm going to post pass.
Is that a rain
Wait.
ball you're using? That's
Oh.
incredible.
Let me dead flip and try to. Red ramp. No.
Incredible.
Red ramp.
Shoot for
Okay.
the volcano.
Oh, dang it. Now I don't think I'm going to get
That was a good shot.
the roulette wheel going. Now this is a real Twitch stream. Now I'm just playing a game and I'm just kind of like, I don't know what to say as it gets weird and it gets frustrating. Oh, here we go. Yeah, look, I did it. Okay, look at that. H. And now I got H. So you can see it's just, that was not a realistic goal to put in this pinball machine. Anyhow, that's the other Caddyshack one. That's it. No, oh, I'm sorry. I meant to exit game. And I'm going to really do it. Okay, we've got a couple more to show you. And I want to show you probably what many think is the coolest toy in all pinball. It is the castle in Medieval Madness. Now, this is what people think of as the unofficial. This was a very successful game, right? And it's been remade by Chicago Gaming Company. They've made new ones, so now there's tons of these out there. This one has got, it's kind of, people think of it the unofficial Monty Python and the Holy Grail pinball machine, because it's very similar. But that castle that's up there, see it up here? This thing blows apart, and you got to get the drawbridge down first. It's a very cool toy. And it's not that hard to do. I feel like I'm going to be able to do it. Because you got to bash it. You got to bash that drawbridge to drop it. Oh, come on, pinball, come down here. I want to show people that I'm going to bash the drawbridge. Oh, look, I bashed it, and it came down. And now look, it's got steel, it's got the steel thing in front of it, the steel gate. Now, you can do it with this flipper. You can back it. Oh, dang it! Come here. All right, don't worry. I'm gonna destroy at least one castle. I'm pretty sure they make it easy because it's such a sensational moment that they want to make it so that just about anyone who steps up to the pinball machine can destroy the castle at least once. Because when you destroy the castle once, it makes you want to play the game again. All right, game, give me the ball. There we go. Okay, this is much easier to hit it with this flipper. Oh, and I hit the little target? Okay, dang you. Oh, I got in the side entrance, and it locks the ball. It's a little sneaky castle side entrance. You didn't know castles had side entrances. Apparently they do. All right, I'm going to try to hit it with this flipper. There we go. Gate is damaged. Going to hit it again. Oh, stop it with that little target. There, now the gate's open. And now all I got to do... Catapult! Is get it. Watch castle. It really wiggles like that in real life. The actual physical plastic castle does a whole bunch of wigglies like that. So I think that's very cool. And you got to beat the castle a whole bunch of times and then do a whole bunch of other things to save the kingdom, the wizard mode. And it's very tough to get all the way through all the things. That's amazing. Yeah, it is cool, right? Partial to Bride of Pinball. Yeah, we showed some Bride of Pinball earlier, and we got to the third head. Do I have a favorite pinball machine? I'm about to show it to you. Almost, because I want to. That's going to be the last one I show you. My favorite pinball machine, and it's going to be a surprise. But I just want to say, you thought you had to spell go for an order. I was going to say, no. You don't have to spell it in order. However, it's just to get all those letters, because you could have one letter left. You just need the E, and you're still hitting all the other letters. You're hitting 5 G's before you get an E. Isn't that like life? Hey, happy Saturday. All right. I see. I read them backwards, so I get to your greeting after I already read your comments. Is there a Muppet Pinball? No, but they do have the license. Stern has the license to Muppet Pinball. So there could be a Muppet Pinball machine. Now you think, they're trying to get the license and dealing with the license and dealing with all that, dealing with Disney and some big Henson-y machine back there. Well, just recently, they did the Avengers Pinball machine, right? And they've done a Deadpool Pinball machine. Apparently, licensing for pinball machines is not that difficult. It's tricky, like all things are. And I know with the Star Wars pinball machine, they went nuts with having to get them to sign off on every little thing, all the little details of that machine. And the license money cost so much that it ended up being pretty stripped down. I'm talking about the Stern one, not the Data East one, which came before it, which has a little more features in it, a little more toys. It's got a little R2-D2 in it. Although the recent one by Stern has a Death Star in it, and if you get the premium or the limited edition models, Death Star cracks open when you destroy it. Anyhow, one thing I wanted to show you is this is, if I kind of had 2 favorite pinball machines, but this one is sort of the runner-up, I guess you could call it, because It's very simple. It's 1979, but it's a wide body, and I think it might have been the first wide body, if I'm remembering it correctly. Maybe it'll give us on the description. First supersize wide body table. And I think the design on this, the playfield layout, is just fantastic. It's got some of everything. It's got the 2 holes here, but look, it's got this little wavy valley over here. It's got drop targets over here. It's got inline drop targets over here. It's got a spinner over here. It's got the side flipper to hit these over here. It's got a double flipper over here. And over here, this out lane, I hate out lanes. I don't think they're fair, but if you got to do an out lane, this is my favorite out lane because you could keep kind of shaking the machine to try to bump it around so that it goes down the thing. Anyhow, for a wide body, this plays pretty fast. I think it's also because these are set pretty steep, the Paragons. Oh, that one. See, now usually on a wide body, you do not lose a ball that fast. It doesn't just kill you like that. Oh, man, this thing's brutal. This thing's taking the kid out to the woodshed. No. Be nice. Let me show the people a couple of shots here. Jeez. So, almost hit something. Okay, so you could trap it with this flipper. Let me see if I can hit one of the inline targets over there. Almost. All right, here we go. Inline target. I like inline targets. You feel like you're progressing. Oh, wow. Dang. All right, trap it up. See if I can get it to go down the little valley thing, which is very cute. No, bump it over to the valley. Oh, that was cute. Oh, come on, let the kid get some. Okay, now I'm going to try to get that last drop target. Oh, missy. You see the sound effects. All blinkies and bloopies because of the 1979. Oh, it did that little, the suspense. Okay, I'm going to try to get it up to that river valley so you can see it. Watch it go down. Swoopy. I love that. Now you see, I could not trap it up with that lower flipper on that. I did it. Almost. Come on. I want to get it back there now that I got all the targets down. Oh, see, you can't trap it up with that flipper because it's got that gap. And just as I was telling you about it, it screwed me. Anyhow, I really love that machine. It's got such a retro look, right? But I also think that playfield layout is like that and the other wide body Future Spa. Those are the two best, and it came out about the same time. Those are the two best. I wish I had Future Spa. I'd be playing it nonstop. It's so goofy. Anyhow, but I want to show you what the speed of a wide body usually is. Very, very slow. This one, I also think is a great look, but it plays very, very slow. And this is, you would see these quite a bit. They had very similar models. Gottlieb had about 3 or 4 wide bodies. The design was almost the same. But look at that cool art, though. Anyhow, but you see it's got that little playfield up there. Oh, dang it. I wanted to shoot a few things on a little playfield. But this thing just plays so slow. Oh, it's actually going a little fast now. It's making a liar out of Albert. But what you do is you try to get it... this one. Oh, that one you could trap up because it's got a barrier. I want to get it to the little playfield up there. Hit one of the targets. Because that's what you want to do. You want to trap it up and try to get it. Oh, there it's up there. And this is fun. Little playfield. That's fun. Ooh, but I hate that out lane right there. That one is so 50-50. I'm doing pretty good. Oh, it made a noise at me. Whee! And away I go. Anyhow. Well, you gotta trust me, that one does play slow. That one was playing fast for the kid here, but usually play slow. Anyhow, before I get to my favorite game. See if there's any other crazy one I want to show you. This one I think is a very cool playfield layout. It's before they had the dot matrix displays. But this one, Swords of Fury, is very ridiculous. A lot of people make fun of this in pinball forums because of all the goofy sound effects. And it's got this little playfield you immediately get to up there. And you got to just let the pinball bounce. Oh, I see. It tries to get you to flip really super quick on it. Oh, I got it back up there. The sounds, the sword swoop sounds are just so ridiculous. Oh, Debbie.
Go for the tunnel.
If you say so. Anyhow, I just want to get to where it says Lion Man. Because when it says Lion Man, it's very funny. Oh, I locked the ball.
Bound power 1.
I want Lion Man. When you hear it, you'll know why. It's very, very cute. I got them all. Oh, and then I blew it. Come on, say Lion Man. Now I think you got to hit a certain ramp when it says Lion Man. Maybe that middle one up there. And then he laughs at you and he goes away right away. Anyway, I think that it's like if I was like 12 years old, this would be the most badass pinball machine in the world. Oh, no. I want to exit. Anyhow. Okay, it is time. I'll show you my favorite pinball machine. I don't know why I love this one so much. But I think it's because it actually becomes the thing that the pinball machine's about. I just want to check the comments real quick before. Oh, good sound design, yeah. I don't remember the name, but I know it's pretty old. It was always broken. I think it was like Smoking the Bandit Dukes a Hazard styling. Oh, Smoking the Bandit Dukes a Hazard styling. There was one, what was it called? Nitro Ground Shaker was one that had that kind of styling on it. They'd want some of that sweet Muppet money. Well, the thing is this. A lot of the pinball machines that are coming out now are based on old rock bands like Iron Maiden and Led Zeppelin just came out, and there was Guns N' Roses just came out, and AC/DC was a big hit about 10 years ago. Pinball machines that are aimed down at kids, and it's a little tough because I know it's like kids from back then, like they just did a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pinball machine. But there's something about the Muppets, it might be a little too cutesy. There's got to be an edge to it because the people buying pinball machines, especially for home use, they are, how would I say, they're middle-aged guys. And then you get them for barcades. And maybe Muppet Show, Muppets, it's a little too cutie, a little too something kid-wise for it. Anyhow, here we go, babe. You're looking at all these going, oh, what is it? What's his favorite pinball machine? No, it was trucker themed. Oh, maybe Knight Rider. Was it spelled with an N, not K-N? Knight Rider, that was a famous trucking machine. Oh, no, I think it's Knight Rider. I don't think it's Knight Driver. But you could always look it up on Google. Anyhow, my favorite pinball machine is Whitewater. This one, first of all, I don't know if you can see this, but this topper up here, they cannot remake it. It was done with some weird foil reflection thing where it makes it look like water was coming down, and they're just not able to reproduce it in a limited run. So these toppers are super expensive. But what I love about this machine is that it kind of feels like you're whitewatering. I don't know how they do it, but they got the way the ramp's going. And also, I don't know if you can see it right here in the little pinball machine here, but this ramp that goes down and up, it was meant to make the pinball hit the glass. It really was. See, pinball glass is extremely durable. So, of course, right, a commercial item. Right? Very difficult to break pinball glass. unless you take it out and you lean in it and it falls over. But a pinball hitting the glass, pinballs hit the glass on the underside all the time. They're called air balls. And especially the recent pinball machines like Stern, those things rocket because the flippers are so strong. Pinball machines, you can just have the ball hit the glass all the time. Never breaks the glass. Never.
Welcome to Wet Willie.
Oh, SpongeBob pinball machine. Oh, that'd be hot too, yeah. I'm surprised they don't do just like a SpongeBob video pinball machine. Anyhow, this one fairly popular, right? 7,000. And it was done 1993, right around the heyday of pinball, which is 92, 93. Those were the 2 big years. Anyhow, watch this. I just love this one. Now, look at this. You get this white water ramp and boom, hits the glass right there. And this game is mostly ramps. It's got some drop targets here and it's got a couple targets here. And it's got the bumpers are called Boulder Garden, which I love. I love the look of it. I love the rocky plastics. And the whole thing just feels like you're whitewater rafting. And you get this immediate skill shot where you get to use this little flipper. And it's not that difficult to aim that little flipper for each of these individual ramps. Whether or not I'm going to be able to do it on a stream, well, that is another matter. But let's see here. Get it up there. And whitewater. Boom. Oh, that's so fun. It's so fun already. And look, it's very easy to get it back up there. Because you just get it up there, and it pops back up there. And watch the Bigfoot. Oh, if I hit the other ramp, I activate the Bigfoot. So watch the Bigfoot that's up there.
The Boulder Garden.
Boulder Garden, baby. Okay. Why? Almost. Oh, I'm gonna get that other ramp. I'm gonna get that other ramp. Believe you me, brother. Oh, okay. But I'm getting that other ramp, and I want you to watch the little Bigfoot guy. And the little Bigfoot guy's right this. His head is turned to us, but I'm gonna do it. Come on. So you can't shoot it too hard; it'll go all the way around. You got to get it just over the wire form hump, like that. And oh, it rejected it. Okay, don't worry. Oh, this is the moment. Oh, come on. Okay. I'm going to try to backhand it right up into there. Here we go. Oh, no, you locked it. So now I got to try shooting it again just over wire form. See, pinball makes me talk fast. Sorry. Gonna do better. Here we go. Look at him. He turns and looks at you and he diverts the pinball with his wooden log so that it goes into that whirlpool. I just love that so much. And you can have it happen quite a few times during a game. And it's always funny. No, I love that combo shot. You get it? Oh, dang it. It didn't go up all the way. There. Dead flip it. And here we go. And we go down the waterfall. Okay. Come here, pinball. I want to show Bigfoot one more time. Almost. Oh. Come in. Locked it. All right. But now I'm going to get the plunge shot. Come on. Sorry. I hate making you people watch that. I'm sorry. I feel bad. Okay, here we go. Oh, there he goes. He deflected again and goes down the little whirlpool. That to me is just so cool. Who thinks of that? The pinball designer was Dennis Nordman, and he thought of that. But that is just, the playfield geometry is so fun. And I also feel like right away, you kind of get bang for your buck. You could have a bad game and you could still feel like you had fun. And not a lot of pinball machines are like that. There's some pinball machines. Oh, sorry, I feel bad. There we go, boom. Come on. No, you see, you shoot it too hard and it goes down dead. But now you could backhand it up to there. Oh, that's tough. Oh, someone said million. Yeah. Now I can't stop playing. Okay, here we go. Right there. Oh, look at this. Look at those animations. Isn't that a cool dot matrix animation? Shoot, insanity falls for jackpot. I did it! I got the jackpot by hitting it during multi-ball. Ah! Oh, now I got 2 up there. Come on. Oh, and I got the Bigfoot whirlpool during a multi-ball. And what you're trying to do is you're trying to get all these things lit. So you finally get to the wizard mode, which is called Wet Willy. I have not gotten to Wet Willy. However, maybe one of these days I'd do that on a stream because I think I can set this to give you 10 pinballs. Because I got the pro mode on this, I think. Now, when you have 10 pinballs, it's 50-50. You can get to the final wizard mode because it's still difficult, right? You can still have a ton of balls draining. Mm-hmm. But what you want to do is, if you ever want to get to a final wizard mode, you get one of these pro table simulations, and then you go and you say, hey, I'm going to do the classic. You do, you give yourself 10 pinballs. That's the maximum that you can give yourself. And then you could finally see some of the wizard modes that otherwise you would have never saw. You would have never, not know a whole lifetime of quarters, because they're just so deep. High score number 4. Lion Man. Check that. Oh, the Wet Willy stream. Okay, so one of these days, and I'm kind of feeling like maybe it's time for pinball to come around again. I'll get Whitewater, and I'll set it to 10 pinballs, and then it'll be like a half hour of trying to get to the Wet Willy mode. Because the thing is, there could be a lot of pinball playing, and it's not guaranteed we're going to get to it. So maybe I'll have a couple coming attractions. Maybe I'll put 10 pinballs on Tales of the Arabian Nights, which is such a gorgeous pinball machine. Okay, one overtime pinball machine on this. I just want to show you Tales of the Arabian Nights because I think it is the most, probably the prettiest. And it's just got such, where are you? Tales of the Arabian Nights. I think this is just such a good looking machine. And it's a fun layout too. But look at that. It's got some of the coolest things that a pinball machine has ever done. And one of which, and I don't know if I'm going to get to show it to you, because it kind of happens. Okay, so you see where my cursor is? Right here, when the ball goes over here, and it could go down in lane, could go down out lane, you know what it does? This ring of little plastic spikes, like a trap in Indiana Jones, comes up, traps your pinball, and then releases it into the in lane safely. That to me is maybe the coolest thing. I missed a skill shot. But anyhow, I want to start a couple things, maybe just get to, try to hit the genie. Because when you hit the genie, cool things happen.
Welcome to the bazaar.
Oh, light locks. If I start the genie, you'll see it's worth it. It's worth it. Oh, see the spinning lamps in a way. Oh, look at the magnet. That magnet does that to the pinball. It makes it shake around like that. I love that so much. When you see it, oh, dang, it didn't do the spikes. When you see that in the real world with a pinball machine and it's juggling the pinball, it freaks you out a little bit. I missed that skill shot. The other thing that's really, really freaky, and it's very difficult to do, so I don't think I could try to do it during a stream, is Last Action Hero pinball machine. You know, because like action movies have slow motion, it actually does slow motion on the pinballs with magnets. Oh, that's a cool ramp shot. Look at the way it goes around. Anyhow, I'm going to try to get Genie. Come on, Genie. Oh, I'd love for the spikes to happen. Oh, that's 2 times down and the spikes didn't happen. So I'm going to do one more ball because I got one more ball left. But I really would love the spikes to happen. If you can hear me, pinball machine. These nice people, they get to see the spikes at least once. Ooh, but they get to see the ramp one more time. That's a fun ramp. Okay, Genie's flit. Nope, I gotta get that Genie. Come on, Genie. Genie's all lit up. Oh, another ball got locked. Okay. Oh, I charmed the snake that time. Okay, gonna get the Genie. Oh, lamp. Why are you so mean to me? All right, you see the Genie way up there. He's flashing. Oh. Okay, we're gonna get another shot at this. Oh, yes! Watch, it drops the pinball. And now Genie's smashing the city for multi-ball. Is that not cool? It's a magnet and it's a trapdoor. And that one, look at that. That's also a magnet over there. And now, it'd be great if spikes happened. No, I don't mean to beat a dead horse, Pinball. Oh, I got a jackpot fireball thing by going up the ramp. Oh, he doesn't like that. And look, it's got a magnetic ring up there. Oh, come on, do spikes. When you see the spikes, you won't believe it. You won't believe that they just went ahead and did that. Oh, come on, spikes. Oh, it was right in the spike area, too. The spikes! Look, they captured the ball. Did you see that? The spikes happened. Oh, that was so cool. What a perfect way to end the stream with the spikes happening. Oh, baby. Baby, baby, baby. I will gladly put ass on your machine. See, you say that at a car repair place, and they're making faces at you. Anyhow, spikes, yeah, that was sick. Slow motion with magnets is a mind-bending concept, and it's really crazy. When you, I love this little thing. That's nice. Yeah, the thing is, it's very difficult to get. I wish I could cheat to just show it to you right away. But it's like the pinball, what happens is you start shooting the pinballs, and the pinballs will go fast, and then they will go slow. And then the magnet will throw them in the trajectory they were heading. So it looks like fast, slow, fast. It's very cool. Anyhow, thank you for joining me on Saturcade. These have been so fun getting to do our old arcade games like we're all going to the arcade together. I think we're kids again, and it's Saturday. And we've been good at school, or at least we've attended school, or at least we thought about attending school. And then we went, we get Saturday comes around, we get to go to the arcade, blow off steam. Oh man, that was so cool. Anyhow, do I own any machines in real life? I do not, but I'm planning to. But it would be like some really old machine, and I would use it for doing like a video project of trying to make it into a rockin' dinosaur pinball machine. So I'd just buy some old junker and then just start repurposing things on it. Do you set your pinball records as ass too? That's what it, you know what, it's the best. Anyhow, all right, folks. Well, Monday night, I'll see you at 6:30 Pacific, and we're going to watch some more Muppets, but I think it's going to be on Albert's Treehouse now. It's the new series, so we can also start doing claymation stuff and Russian animation. If you ever seen Soviet animation from the 60s and 70s, it is so cool. Anyhow, folks, thank you, and have a great rest of your Saturday. Bye-bye. All right. Oh, yeah, that's, in fact, Farouk is naming it right down there. When I show you Hedgehog in the Fog, oh, we all got to get stoned for that one. Or if not stoned, CBD. Something relaxing. When you Hedgehog in the Fog is so magical. Yeah. And I'm going to show you that, and I'm going to show you tons of others. It's going to be great. Anyhow, folks, I'll see you around. See you Monday at 6:30 Pacific. Bye-bye.